In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create those custom audiences that you can retarget with your ad. In the previous video, we talked everything about custom audiences and how you need to retarget those people that have interacted with your business. But in this video, I want it to be a very practical session. I'm going to show you exactly how you can start creating those custom audiences. I mentioned that there are 6 categories of custom audiences that you need to create. That's what I want to show you in this video. So the first thing you need to do is, once you come to your ad account, you come to this 3-dotted line and click on all tools. When you click on all tools, you go to audiences. You can see these audiences here. So by the time you click on it, you are going to land right here. Okay, if you look at this, you can see that I already have a lot of custom audiences I created, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to create new ones. The first thing I need to do if I want to create custom audience is to come to this create audience here. You see custom audience, you see lookalike, you see saved audience. For now, what we want to do is create custom audiences. So another video is going to talk about lookalike audiences, but for now I want to focus on custom audience. All right, now you click on create and they pop up this particular column. You see there's a website, there's a customer list. I'm going to show you 6 of them that I do. I don't do everything here. The first one I use is websites. The second one is customer list. The third one is video. I use video a lot. It works like crazy. The fourth one is lead form. The fifth one is Instagram account. And the sixth one is Facebook page. You can see Facebook page right there. So these are the 6 custom audiences that I utilize over the years that helps me to get better results with my ad. So let's go. What is the website? If you properly installed Pixel on your website, and of course, if you don't know how to do that, I have a video on this channel that show you how to install Pixel. Check the description and you'll be able to see the video. So if you properly installed Pixel on your website, every time that somebody comes straight from your advert to your website, Facebook is taking note of it, right? Now, when people have landed on your website and maybe they didn't buy, you have the opportunity to retarget them back. Okay, let's say Mr. A came to my website, but he did not buy. And then I want to now create a different ad that will pursue Mr. A. Hello, Mr. A, you came to my website, but did not buy. Is there any problem? Do you need to see more testimonies? I will now show them a particular ad that is meant to convince them even more that what I'm selling works by showing them different kind of ad. I will talk about all of this in this channel. Please make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. You're going to learn a whole lot, right? So the first thing now is I click on websites. Let's just create the website custom audience. I click on next. There are a few things that I want to explain here. So when you click on next, a column is going to pop up, and that column is going to show you the first one, include who meets any or all. Please always choose any. If you choose all, that means somebody have to meet all the criteria before it's added to this audience. But for me, I always choose any, which means if you meet any of these criteria I'm going to show you here, you will be added to the audience. Of course, this is the Pixel. This is the name of the Pixel. So nomination, for instance. Now, events, all website visitors. See, there are 2 types of events. There includes people who have visited any of your websites and also people who visited a specific page. Please, if you want to get better results with this method, always choose all website visitors. You know why? Facebook Pixel is very smart. Even when you choose all website visitors and you run a targeting ad, they are going to target mostly people that came to your website, but they did not land on the thank you page, assuming you want them to buy or you want them to put in their email address and land on thank you page. Facebook ad is going to retarget those people that came to your website, but they did not buy. Does that make sense? So I always like to choose all website visitors. However, if you want to choose people who visited a specific page, that means you now have to put the link of that specific page here. But what it means is that you are making the audience very tiny. Do you understand? You are making the audience very tiny. So I always like to choose all website visitors. For me, that's what I'm going to choose. Then, of course, audience retention, all website visitors in the past, you could do. So 180 days is the highest they'll give you here. So anybody that visited my website in the last 180 days, which is 6 months, I am going to be able to retarget you with my Facebook ad. This is one of the super powerful feature that Facebook have, but a lot of people do not even know about it. So once I include that, of course, I'll just come and give it a name, just something that you can always use to remember it. You are the only one that will see it. No other person will see it. You are the only person. So I can just say website visitors. I can just say website visitors. So for the screenshot, you can now type these are the list of people that visited. Just anything you can use to remember it. All right. Let's not waste time there. So I'm just going to type website here. For me, when I see it, I already know. Once I do that, I create this audience. Once I do that, I create this audience. Now, you see your custom audience was created. So whenever I want to run ad, of course, there will be another video where I'm going to show you how to use this audience to run ad and the right measure to follow so that you get the best result. Ensure that you subscribe to this channel and turn on notification bell. All right. So once I've done that for the custom audience for websites, let's go and create another custom audience. And I told you there are 6 types. We've just done the first one. Now, this second one, which is customer list, you only do that if you have email address of your past customers and you cannot use personal ad account to do it. So you use business ad account. I'm not going to touch that particular one because this is a personal ad account and I do not have a customer list ready. But assuming you have that, you click on customer list, they will show you prompt. You will be able to follow that prompt. All right. So let's go. I'm going to show you how to create the next custom audience, which is video. Oh, I love video a lot. So I just click on video and click on next. Now, they're going to tell you choose an engagement type. There are different engagement types. People who viewed at least 3 seconds of your video, people, you can read all of these, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 25% of your video, 50%. The best for me that I always use is people who watch at least 50%. So, but if you choose people who view 3 seconds, you know how Facebook work, right? People can be scrolling and a video start playing. So it does not mean that they are interested. If you choose people who viewed at least 3 seconds, you're going to get more people, but you're going to get people that are not even interested in what you're selling. Do you understand? So for me, I always choose 50%. You know why? For somebody to pay attention and watch 50% of my video, that means if the video is 2 minutes, the person watched 1 minute. You can't possibly spend 1 minute if you're not interested. If the video is 1 minute, the person spent 30 seconds. If the video is 5 minutes, the person spent 2 minutes and watching the video. It's 50%. That is half of the video, right? So I always like to choose that. Once I choose it, the next thing I need to do is audience retention. You see that the first one, which is website visitors, gave us 180 days. You know the beautiful thing about video gives us 365 days. So if you have watched any of my video in the last 1 year, Facebook give me the right to retarget you. Oh, I love this a lot. Facebook give me the right to retarget you. So I will now, let me choose this 50%. Then audience retention 365 days. Of course, website audience name, you can just say video view. When it comes to name, don't really overthink it. It will not even have any effect on your ad. It's just what you need to, so that when you look at it, you will be able to remember what it is. Do you understand? Okay. So once I've done that, I need to come here and see select video. So when you click on select video, Facebook is going to pull out most of the videos you have uploaded in that page, most of the video you have used to run ads. So you can see this is where you select which particular page. There are a lot of pages. I can just select one that I want. For instance, I can select this one, then I now select the video that I need. See, please don't pay attention to these video views. Sometimes they might show you 0, but it's not really 0. For instance, some of these videos, I use it to run ad. I know that I've gathered a lot of thousands of views, but they are still showing me 0. So don't really pay attention to it like that. When you create your custom audience, the views will start populating. Do you understand? The views will start populating. So I will quickly just choose a video that I want to use and create that custom audience. For instance, if I want to choose this one, you are at liberty to choose as many videos as you want. So I can choose 3 videos now. What I'm doing now is I'm telling Facebook, anybody that have watched this video on Facebook platform in the last 1 year, I want you to create a separate audience that contains all of them. so that when I'm running advert, I can now target those people that have watched the video. When I'm retargeting them, I'm telling them, oh, see, I know you've watched my video, you've seen the offer I made, but why haven't you grabbed it? There's a way I speak to them when I want to retarget them. So this is what I'm going to do in a separate video. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out. So when I do that, I'll just click on confirm. Once I click on confirm, I now click on create audience. Okay, once I click on create audience, these video views, I call them video views audience, they're going to be created. So you see, your custom audience was created. This is the second audience. So let's go to the third one. You simply use the same method. I'm going to create people for lead form. If you are using a lead form on Facebook, you will be able to create this particular audience. But if you are not, this is not for you. Do you understand? This is only for people that are using lead form. So if you don't know what lead form is, I'm also going to do a video on it and talk about it. Lead form is if you want to send people to a form created by Facebook. You don't want them to leave Facebook and go to any website. You can create a form inside the Facebook Ad Manager, and people will be filling the form, and later on you can download those details that people are filling. For instance, it will contain their names, their email, their phone number, and any other detail that you need. When you download them, you can now import them inside your email autoresponder and you start messaging them. All of this is what we're going to do in another video. All right, so you click on any. Please always use any, so that any criteria you choose, they will be automatically added. So event, anyone who open my form, if you create that form, there is a category of people who can open the form and not fill it. There is a category of people who can fill the form, but they did not submit the form. There are category of people who open and submitted the form. So there are 3 categories of audiences you can create. If I want to create custom audience for people who open the form but they did not fill it, I'm going to choose this first one. If I want to create for people who opened, filled it, but they did not click on submit, I'm going to choose the second one. If I want to create for people who opened, filled it, and submitted it, I'm going to create the third one. Do you understand? So I'm just going to choose the second one, for instance, just to show you that this is how it is. So lead form, if I have a form now, it will show everything here. So, but for this ad account, of course, I do not have any form. I don't use any form, by the way. So audience retention for this one is 90 days, which is 3 months. So one thing you can see now is that audience retention for every custom audience varies. So once you see that, you can choose the one that they are giving you. What I'm going to do now is just to give it a name like we used to do. Just give it any name that you can always remember. But because there is no form added to this account, I will not be able to create it. But assuming there is a form that I have created, do you understand? I will not choose on create audience and it will be created just the same way. Do you understand? So let's go to the next custom audience, which I love very well, is Instagram account. So if you have linked your Instagram account to your Facebook page, trust me, whenever somebody follow your account, like a post on your account, check out your profile, Facebook is taking care of all those things. What I'm going to tell Facebook now is, I want you, Facebook, to create all the audience of any human being that have interacted with my Instagram account before. Create an audience so that I can retarget those sets of audience. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do now, this account has an Instagram account link. So I'm just going to choose that particular one. Remember I said always choose any. So event, everyone, you see, these are different events. Let me show you. Just pay attention. Everyone who started following this professional account, people who engage with this professional account, people who visited this professional account profile, people who engage with any post or ad, people who sent a message, people who saved a post, or you see, all of these things are different. But can I shock you? If you choose this second one, you have automatically included every other option they give you here. Look at the second one. Everyone who engaged with this professional account, include people who visited the profile or took an action on the post or ad, such as like, comment, save. You see, when I choose the second one, I have already included everybody. So what do? I choose the second one. The audience retention is 300. That is for a whole year, which means, pay attention. Every time that you see that this audience is very long, Like for instance, this one that is 365 days, it means you are going to have a large audience to work to. Facebook is going to give you a large audience, and this is to our advantage. All right. So what I need to do now is I'll just give it a name and description like I used to do. So just put anything you want there that you can remember. And then I simply click on create audience. So the audience is going to be created automatically. All right. And last, which is, so let's just go and create this last one. I use it a lot because I run a lot of advert and I gather a lot of audience. You know, when you run ad, you are using a Facebook page, right? So this is a Facebook page. So I'm going to create custom audience of people who have interacted. The same thing I did with Instagram, I'm doing it with Facebook. All right. So you can just choose the page. You see this one? This one also has a lot of criteria. People who currently like or follow. Everyone who engaged with your page. Can you guess? Once I choose this second one, I have choose every other thing here. So if you have engaged, include people who have visited your page or taken an action on a post or ad, such as reaction, shares, comment, like. So I'm going to choose the second one right away. 365 days, and then I'm going to give this Facebook. I hope you're getting value from this video. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel and ensure you turn on notification bell so you don't miss any valuable video that I upload. I upload videos weekly. So I now click on create audience, and that's how you simply create 6 audiences right now. You see, with these 6 audiences and with somebody that is good with Facebook ad, you can do magic with your advert. But pay attention, I didn't say you should go and create this audience when you have not really gotten maybe enough conversion. What I always do is if my goal is to generate lead, I don't start creating these audiences if I have not gotten up to 1,000 lead. If my goal is to generate sales, I really do not go and start creating this audience if I don't generate up to 1,000 sales. Do you understand? You know why? Because the more data you are giving Facebook, the more powerful the audience they are going to give you back is. How do I mean? You know that as we are creating this audience, we are feeding Facebook with data, right? And when we tell them, create an audience of everyone that have engaged with this page, is a data that we are giving him. Create an audience of everyone that have visited our website, is a data we are giving him. So if you are giving him data that is big enough, they are going to give you a powerful audience. Let me give you an example again. If you are running ad and I'm running ad, you got 1,000 conversion and I got 10,000 conversion. You create a custom audience, I create a custom audience. Trust me, my own custom audience will be more powerful than yours. Why? Because your own is just 1,000 and my own is 10,000. So that's how it works. What am I trying to say? It's best for you to create this audience when you have gotten enough conversion for your ad. I hope you find this helpful. Please subscribe to this channel. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how you can use this audience to run ad, how to select it in your ad manager, strategies and tips on how you can retarget them properly so that when they see your ad, they'll be like, oh, is this person following me? How did this person know that I like the page? How did this person know that I watch the video? How did this person know that I've just gone to the website? These are strategies you can use to wow your audience. And when you follow them up, they'll be like, man, this person have been disturbing me, following me everywhere. I think I need to buy right away. I hope you found this helpful. If you want to learn more on Facebook adverts and lead generation, subscribe to this channel and turn on notification bell. And you can also share this video with your audience. Share this video with your friends. They're going to find it very helpful. I trust that this video will help someone run better Facebook ad and get better results. If you find it helpful, make sure that you subscribe. Bye for now.